I am a net setter. Every day I'm not at sea, I'm here. Which for the last 7 weeks have been, well, I've been 7 days a week for about 7 weeks, trying to catch up. We used to call the people who used to do these the shore captains, shore captain they would call them, and they're the people, the older ones who didn't go fishing so much now, and they would do the nets and the loft work. I'm usually down here by about 6:15, and I usually finish about 3-4 o'clock. So it's a long old day. It's a long old day. But I enjoy what I do. This is the filling needles. These are called Danish open-ended needles, so you can saves you how to work by hand, because you used to have to do it by hand before. And it used to take a couple of hours a night to do them, but now it's a lot quicker with a machine. If you go back in St Ives, well, quite a few years ago, it was quite a few of these buildings. Now this one is the last one. If this one goes, that's it. There's no more. And it's been a wonderful relationship over the years with the artist and the fisherman. As I say, the fishermen have had the bottoms, and the artists have had the studios. And it's been, well over 100 years. And they should be kept, because they're not museums, they're worked in. St Ives, I don't know if you know, is divided into up long and down long. And the down long part now, the old fisherman's quarter, is now nothing but holiday homes. I think there might be a dozen people live here all year round, local people. The rest are holiday flats for 2 or 3 years, 2 or 3 months out of a year, if that. No, it's killed the community of this town, ruined it. If there's no history, there's no future as far as I'm concerned. People got to learn, or must learn what happened years ago to realise what their, not me, but what their grandfathers and great-grandfathers actually had to do years ago to make a living. And I think, you know, people don't realise these days they have it a lot easier than what those gentlemen had. And I think if you lose your culture, you lose everything. St Ives was built on the pilchard industry, and the place we're in now was the old cooperage where they used to make the barrels. One of the lofts next door was a salt cellar where they used to keep the salt, and the big loft in there where the tanks are is where they used to preserve the fish, pack the fish and send them, put them in barrels and send them off, well, basically more to Italy than anywhere. Of course, like everything else now, there's no pilchard, so they're now used as fishermen's lofts, and the top parts are used as artist studios. You know, these, as I say, they're not museums. People still work and earn a living in these sort of places. They've certainly deteriorated in the last few years. I must be honest. Yeah, they have. Oh no, always have a yarn. Always have a talk to them. Always come in and have a look at. I'm not saying I know what their art's about, but no, wonderful atmosphere. And as I say, that's well-known artists started off down here. Patrick Heron and Terry Frost, and a lot of them first started off in studios here and went on to bigger things. I know the pipes of the columns in next door, they came from the old tin mines. They were iron pipes that they used to pump the water out from the mines, because the mines were very, very wet. So they used to have big pumping engines, and they used to pump the water out, and that's where the columns in some of the supports in the other loft are from. I most certainly do, and I was most impressed with them, and I thought they were, what's the word shall I use? They were very sympathetic to the buildings, and I think that the architect did a wonderful job.